Dr. Marttand Patel here at Infinity Wealth. Welcome back. So this video, I'm going to do three different separate videos, so please subscribe to the channel, talking about the coronavirus or COVID-19. How it's going to affect us, how it's going to affect the property prices. The first video will really be about property prices. The second video will be more about landlords, how it's going to affect us, what we have to look for, and I'll also provide you content on that as well. And the last video will be generally about the economy, where I see everything going. So to begin, okay, so is the coronavirus going to affect property prices? I'm sure that you're all looking to find out, is it going to affect us? It is. The simple matter of the fact is that the coronavirus outbreak will cause a recession. No one knows how deep that recession will be and how quickly we can get out of that recession. As you can imagine, people are going to be losing their jobs. And obviously, if they're losing their jobs, they're not looking to buy property. They're looking to actually save as much money as possible. So you have to be mindful of all the events that are going around you. So yeah, now based on the recession, we don't know, like I said, how long that recession will last. The government is pumping a lot of money. All the governments around the world are pumping a lot of money into the system. So if we come out, it could very well be a quick recovery if the coronavirus is kept in check. Property prices will fall. Okay, so no doubt that you've all heard or found out that oil prices have been dropping. Now, there are areas that can be far more affected than other areas. So if we look at the UK, so if you look at Aberdeen, for example, Aberdeen has a lot of dependence on the oil industry. Now, the oil industry, with oil being at almost $22 a barrel, it's fallen from its height. If you ever knew, it went to 140. They culled a lot of people and a lot of their workforce. So property prices in Aberdeen are going to be falling. Around the world, where you find cities that are more linked in with the oil industry, you will find this sort of thing going on. To me, when I went to Calgary is a town that is interlinked with the oil industry, with oil sands and everything else. So that, again, property prices fell there. So you have to be mindful of that. Now, it's not all going to be negative because of the amount of money pumped in, and also the fact that we have a housing shortage. At the end of the day, we have a housing shortage. So there will be support, and interest rates are going lower than they already are. The US has already reduced interest rates to 0. So that's going to support property prices. Yes, there will be a dip, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, those people who are looking at BMV type deals, this is the time to actually prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves knowing what the numbers are, so you know what offers to make. And it is trying to pick up properties where, you may get motivated sellers who unfortunately, find that they have to sell. Maybe even some landlords who are reducing their property sizes immediately because of the next video, which I'll talk about, how it's going to affect landlords as well. So be mindful of that as well. The other thing is, it's all about timing. It's not about running into the market right now. You've got to wait for the dust to settle out. So if you're looking to purchase a property, wait to let the dust settle out, but educate yourself. We here at Infinity Wealth are more about the education side and providing you content and a constant learning curve. Okay, so it's time to learn about property. The other thing is, developers. Okay, so I have a number of friends who are developers. I'm also a developer. Developers who have stock on the market at the moment will be finding it very, very difficult to shift that stock. As you can imagine, people are more concerned about their lives rather than actually buying property. It's maintaining their lifestyle that they've got right now. So if you are a developer and you have been developing, and I did, a lot of my developer friends, I did warn about this prior, saying, look, with the amount of debt that we're carrying, I do anticipate some sort of reaction. We got it. I think the COVID-19 virus basically caused that acceleration. Brought that to fruition. So if you are a developer, see if you can refinance, maybe keep the property. The other option being, now is not the time to just think, oh, I'm going to hold out for better prices. You may have wanted a particular sell price, but if you get a good buyer who's solid and credible, and you're still making some sort of profit, now is the time to say, actually, do you know what? I'm going to let that go. I'm going to look for better opportunities. So it's being aware of what's around and taking advantage of that. Okay, this is the best way to find BMV deals. So as I said to you, with unemployment rising, or it's going to rise, there are going to be obviously distressed sellers and motivated sellers around, and it's trying to find them. So the old principles that we used during the recession, it's the same. Now, whether this recession will look like the 2008, it's different. 2008 was a financial crisis, but I will talk about it in the third video, where I think it could morph into a financial crisis. But that remains to be seen. But in the third video, please follow that one. I'll be talking about the overall economy and how what I think may be happening in the property prices in the next 6 months as well. Okay, so that's me for now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe. So somewhere in the channel down here, please subscribe to our channel. There will be another video put out tomorrow as well, and then another one. So if you subscribe, you can find out when we're putting the videos out, and I will be providing you other information. If you email us, we can give you that information as well. Okay, so our email will be info@infinitywealth.me, and that will come up on the screen somewhere here. So if you email us, what we can do is we can supply you some materials as well, so you can look at it. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you in the next video.